Bye. Bye, Mama. Bye. Bye.
Bye, Clara.
This is my 6-year-old daughter, Clara, being handed to airline staff at Gatwick Airport for her first unaccompanied minor flight to come and join me in Bergen, Norway. She'll be through any minute. Any moment now, she's going to walk through these doors. Here she comes. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed. Thanks. Hey, say goodbye.
Bye-bye. Wow.
Oh, I'm so proud of you.
Wow, there's a moving door and another moving door.
How was the flight?
It was great.
So look, your big bus, just for you.
Wait, are you doing it too?
Yeah, I'm driving it. Look.
You're driving it?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a big van all to ourselves. Thanks, Daddy.
Clara, good morning.
Morning.
Where are we?
We're at Norway in a hotel. And we're in Bergen as well.
What are we having?
We are having our breakfast.
Where are we?
We are with Nico.
Who's Nico?
Nico is our seaplane.
Oh, that's a fireman. That's a fireboat there, by the way.
Wow, a fireboat.
Yeah. And we're just about to do our first ever family flight in Seaplane. Just me and Clara this time. Just what I need to give myself a dizzy head before I start to fly the plane. So we are about to take off in Nico out to sea from Bergen, from the Sandviken Seaplane base, and we're going to travel north to the entrance of the Sondal Fjord, Norway's biggest fjord, and we're going to fly all the way up it to a secret hotel that I'm not allowed to share with you because the person who told me about it only shared it with me on the condition I kept it secret. So we're going to a secret hotel in the mountains, aren't we? We're going to get in the plane now, all right? I'm Charlie Lamdin. Welcome to another episode of my personal video diary where I log my efforts towards one day, hopefully, flying my family around the world in a seaplane. That was so close. So nearly hit the wing, the back of that boat. Oh. Before I feel ready to fly my family around the world in a seaplane, I need to build far more experience. That's why I jumped at the rare chance to buy a share in this Europe-based seaplane. You're driving the plane right now.
Am I?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I put my belt on. I've just spent the past few days flying this seaplane around Norway in preparation for today's flight into the fjords with Clara, a big step closer to the dream round-the-world trip we're hoping for. Right, carving away, area clear, water rod is up, taking off now, okay?
Okay,
You ready?
you're ready.
Takes a long time to take off in this plane compared to Dusty.
Oh, okay.
Despite having a tiny passenger, the extra fuel we have on board, because there's no fuel where we're going, means that we're taking off at max gross weight. Add this to the fact that the very old floats on this plane are oversized and have a poor hull design which keeps us stuck to the water, and it equals a very long takeoff run, even at sea level. That was a long takeoff.
Wow!
Isn't it amazing?
Yes, it is. I think we might find Mama and Archie. Look at all the mountains.
I know. Aren't they beautiful? And all the water in between them.
I told you that we
Over 32 after it.
Look at that bridge.
Ja, 32 be med.
There's so much to see, isn't there?
Yes, there is. Oh, I can see a bus.
So much on this side as well, lots of islands and bridges.
Wow, the construction site.
Eller 9230 hello to proceed direct code in. Bit and leave 2000 on final 17. Visual 17 to leave 2000 on final. Thank you much. With 053.
Norway's a very special place, isn't it?
0230 next.
Oh, look, there's lakes up there.
Oh, yes, lake.
Lots and lots of lakes in Norway.
Look, there's a big lake there.
Yeah. If we need to, we can land on the lakes.
Oh, yeah.
The cloud base was too low for our planned route across the higher ground, so I rerouted in flight to keep us over the sea and lower ground. Skydiving makes that very easy.
9230, this on 4000 feet, clear runway 35. This 4000 feet, clear runway 35 with 9230.
Oh, I wish. If anyone from Skydemon ever watches these videos, I love Skydemon. It's one of the best pieces of technology of any kind I've ever used in terms of value for money and usability. It's amazing. But when we're flying in terrain like this, where there's high terrain all around, the relentless terrain alerts, I wish you could just silence the terrain alerts, disable terrain alerts just for one flight, the rest of this flight, and then when you start the next flight, they automatically switch back on. I really wish I could do that. I wish I knew what that big white streak in the water is. No idea what it is. So very, very small. We're going up a little bit too much, so push it forward, push it forward. No, we're going up. No, that's worse. Wrong way, baby, that's the wrong way. That's it. There we are.
We're going right a bit.
Yeah, so turn left then, quite hard. Turn it, turn it. That's it, now straight, that's it. That's enough. Well done. You are flying a seaplane straight and level in the Norwegian fjords. That makes you pretty cool, you know that. Okay, we're going up now, so make it go down a little bit.
120, this is Clara at Lamdin, flying the Seaplane, over.
Did you just do your first radio call? That was your first radio call, wasn't it?
Was it really a radio call?
Yeah, when you say, hi, this is Clara at Lamdin, flying a seaplane, over.
We're a bit close.
No, we're okay. So I want to keep. I actually want to climb a bit higher now, so it's good that the needle is going up.
Okay.
I want to get
I
higher.
was going the wrong direction.
No, we're not. So turn left a little bit.
Okay.
Harder, harder. That's it. Okay. We want to get. I want to go a little bit higher.
Okay.
Look at those mountains and the clouds
Yeah.
up there. I reckon you're the only 6-year-old girl in the whole world who's flown a seaplane in the Norwegian fjords.
Yeah. Bit lower, bit lower.
That's okay, I want to go higher. I actually want to go a bit higher, so that's good.
Okay. Wow, look at all this high clouds. Okay, we're going the right direction.
Oh, I'll go in the right direction.
On top of the clouds, it is raining.
That's right, because the water comes down out of the clouds, not up.
No, not up.
That would be silly, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. What if the clouds were at the bottom and they were upside down? It was raining up.
I'd love to see that.
Yes. It
So we've
was
got quite a heavy bit of rain here. Just
oh,
cut the corner.
well, we're turning a lot.
Yeah, I want to climb. If I climb, we'll miss the worst part of that. I think there will be a downdraft in that shower, won't there? Right.
Bravo Polaris Fairline 453360.
Okay, power lines, power lines, power line. It's warning us about all of them. So, but we are high enough. The highest power line is 2,200 feet, and that's at the side. We're at 2,500 feet. I can see the power lines. I can actually see them in the sun, so that's okay. So we're well above the power lines. I can see the power line. It is high. We're well above it though.
Quickly, we're about
The pylon.
Vi får någon avfart, det
Okay,
är oktigt.
Can you see the white dots in the air?
Yeah, bright dots.
There's a big cable going from that mountain across to that mountain. Oh,
Yeah,
that
so we need to go higher than this, so we won't crash into
That's
it.
right, we're high enough. I can see it. We're above it. It's okay.
Way, way, way above it.
We're not as high above it as I'd like to be, but we are above it. I can see it. So the power line is identified. It is a factor for consideration. That's okay. We're going to descend. We're going to fly very low.
Daddy, how many minutes is it now?
About 5, ready for 5 minutes.
Okay.
Why is that power line not showing any?
Okay. More power lines, Daddy.
Can you see them?
I can't see them, but I can see them on there.
Okay, so look for them.
Wait, I can start to see the power lines now. Get ready, Daddy.
Daniel said those ones are gone. I can't see any pylons on either side.
Daddy,
Yeah?
you're almost about to quickly this power line.
No, we passed them. We passed where it said they were. So we're okay.
Oh, okay. We're almost there.
We are almost there. It's just around the corner. Look how beautiful that is.
Yes, it's so beautiful.
See that town, look. In the distance, those houses
Oh,
on the
okay.
side of the lake. That's where we're going.
Okay.
This is like something out of a fantasy film. Look at the snow on the top of the mountains.
Oh, yes.
Right, the slow down going to land. Brakes off, undercarriage down.
Usually, seaplane pilots will overfly an unfamiliar landing area to work out landing direction, docking plans, and assess any threats. But from the glassy water surface, I knew the wind was calm, meaning we could land in any direction. Plus, I'd had a brief from Daniel and didn't like the idea of doing circuits in what felt like a narrow box canyon. The only decision was whether or not to do a special glassy water approach and landing, which is very different from the normal landing technique. There was just enough visible texture on the water, and I had the shoreline as a strong visual reference, so I felt happy doing a normal landing, which turned out to be a greaser in any case. Arriving safely at this dock, in these fantasy-like new surroundings, in my very own shared seaplane, with my daughter beside me, was one of the happiest moments of my life. It's 2021, 8 years since I read the book which lit a fire inside me to get my seaplane rating and go exploring. Getting enough pilot experience, especially the 100 hours flying seaplanes, finding a way to access my own seaplane, starting a family and raising my children with Anne-Marie to an age they can join me, has been an epic adventure in its own right, an amazing, cathartic hobby and dream to be working on alongside my work. So many kind and generous people in the seaplane and wider aviation community have helped make this happen. No one more so than one of the best seaplane pilots there is in the USA, Tommy Dunn from Bar Harbor in Maine. Stepping onto the dock, a brand new feeling of total bliss washed over me. This is what it feels like when a dream starts to come true. Did you enjoy that flight?
Yes. And it wasn't even boring, even a tiny bit.
No, it wasn't. You're right.
It was so fun for me. Does that make you happy?
It does make me very happy. I'm having the best time, Clara.
Me too.
I really mean it. The best time.
I really mean
Maybe
it
actually the
too.
best time ever.
I really mean it as well. We better get moving because it's starting to. The rain is starting to get heavier.
We did it, baby. We made it.
Yeah, we made it!
And what did you do on the way here?
Flew the plane!
What kind of plane?
A seaplane!
I reckon you're the only 6-year-old girl in the world who's flown a seaplane.
I bet no one else gets to fly a seaplane.
So let's walk to the hotel, shall we? Over there. Secret hotel. I'm not allowed to tell anyone where we are. Remember, it's a secret, Clara, okay? We can bring Mama and Archie here, but we can't tell anyone where this hotel is. You can tell them that you can only really get here by seaplane, though. That narrows it down.
Wait, Daddy, look at that sign.
That's a shop. Oh, that's a grocery shop. We can get something to eat in there. But let's go and check into the hotel first.
Yeah.
I can't get over the size of that.
I've never been to Norway before.
I've never been here before.
And I've never been to Norway before.
closed pub. That woman climbing the building. She's not real though, is she?
I thought she was real. Please pass that car.
I wonder what that is, that building. Looks like a toy place.
Well, this is it.
For the next 2 nights. This is the 7th night in a row I've slept in a different room, and oh, look at this place, it's so cool. It's very old, I think.
Okay. But there's no one there.
Hello.
Hi.
Checking in for 2 nights.
So it's up there in the 2nd floor,
Okay.
and also at 7 o'clock here in the living room we have a little speech about our history and
Oh, lovely.
So you can also come for the speech.
Yes. Ooh.
Which way to turn left? Sorry. Okay, which bed do you think?
Oh wow, look at that view.
Which bed do you think you'll have?
You can see Nico. Ooh, nice bathroom.
Oh, we've got our own bathroom.
Yeah. Nice shower, okay. This has been an incredibly special day. The hotel had no food until dinner and the shops were closed, so we walked 40 minutes to a museum we were told did pizza, but we missed that too. 4 minutes till spaghetti and pizza time?
Yeah.
You think it's in that building with the flags?
Yeah.
I hope so, otherwise we've walked a very long way
Yeah.
and we're going to be incredibly hungry. Archaeological.
Archaeological.
That's a hard word. Even for grown-ups, that's a hard word. 100,000
100,000 years ago, in a
mild
mild
phase
phase
during
during the last ice age. Wow.
So, trip update. This has been one of the best weeks of my life, and today, quite possibly, right up there, one of the best days of my life. Thanks for watching this very special episode. In the next video, I take Clara for a flight over the glaciers and have the most terrifying takeoff of my life. Stay safe and see you on the next video. Bye bye.